Welcome back. In this short tutorial, I'll demonstrate how to pixelize faces. We'll start up with this sad-looking chap here, and the final effect will look something like this. So, how would you do this in Fusion? We'll start up with the footage here, and the first step would be to create the pixelized mosaic effect. This is done by using the transform tool. If you scale it down and set the filtering method to nearest neighbor, you have to switch off the smoothing in the viewport as well. If you choose nearest neighbor filtering, you'll already have a pixelized effect when you scale down the footage. If you just add another transform tool to scale it back up, it should create a mosaic effect. Except it doesn't. Since Fusion will concatenate the two transform tools, they will have no effect. You need to select Flatten Transform for the first transform tool. And of course, the value to scale the image up has to be the exact inverse of the value you use to scale down the image. Instead of calculating this yourself, you can use an expression to do this. Right-click here and choose Expression, then type 1 divided by, and use the Pick Whip tool to pick the first transform size. There you go. Now you can modify the first transform's size value, and the second transform will scale accordingly. This will have the effect of changing the block size of your mosaic effect. If you just want to pixelize the face, the easiest way would be to just mix this mosaic effect with the original image using a channel boolean and an ellipse mask. You can place and scale the mask to your liking. However, the result looks quite dodgy, since you will cut off the blocks using the mask and the edges don't look like a mosaic anymore. There should be a better solution, and there is. If you add some soft edge, the mosaic is blended into the original footage, but it still doesn't look nice, or at least I don't like it. I'll show you a more advanced solution. Let's take the original footage, add a matte control, and use the circular mask as a garbage matte. It needs to be inverted. Whoops, let's leave that as a circle and position the cutout a bit over here. Okay, now we can just pixelize this and merge it on top of the original footage. The face got blurry again, and this is because not only will the two transform tools concatenate with each other, the merge will also concatenate with the second transform tool now, and the filtering method that gets used is defined by the merge. If we flatten the second transform as well, we can keep the mosaic effect. You'll notice that the blocks won't get cut off now, they will still fade out though. This can be fixed by using another channel boolean. Let's look at the pixelized cutout of the face. Its alpha channel has a soft edge, and we just need to divide all the channels by the alpha channel, including the alpha itself. This will create a solid block of pixels. I can merge this on top of the footage, but there are some artifacts now. And this is because I'm working in floating point and the alpha channel has tiny values around the edge, or even slightly negative values. These are created by the Gaussian filter kernel that is selected by default. If you set it to box, you can get rid of those. And you'll also notice that the blur doesn't spread out as far as before. Now we just need to track the mask to the face, which is which is also easy to do. Just add a tracker tool, not connected to the mask, to the original footage. I'll just jump to the first frame and do a quick track. Done. Now I just connect the mask's center to the tracker's offset position. If you need to offset the mask slightly, you can use the tracker's offset controls down here. However, this still isn't the look I'm going for. The mosaic is flickering quite a bit and it looks very distracting. To improve this a little more, I'm going to stabilize the footage using the same tracker I have already in my comp. If the tracker is set to match move and background only, it gets switched to stabilization mode. Then I just do the cutout on the stabilized footage. The tracker needs to be removed from the mask center now, of course. The stabilized mosaic needs to be match moved to the plate again before merging it. You need to add a transform tool and use the destabilize transform tool script that comes with Fusion. Choose the tracker and which properties you want to connect. We just need the position in this case. There. What the script has done is enable the invert transform checkbox as well. This will destabilize the mosaic, which is exactly what we wanted. As you can see, the face is no longer flickering that much, but the leaves in the background still are. To reduce this, we can add a frame average after the tracker node. This slider here defines how many frames will be mixed together. As you can see, the background is smeared a little bit, the face is still pretty sharp. Alright, that's basically it. Here's the garbage matte for the cutout, which gets scaled down and up again. Then unpremultiplied to get solid blocks of color along the edge. And then it's destabilized and finally merged on top of the original footage. So let's play this back. So this is how you pixelize faces. Thanks for watching.